Hi, my lovely people. How's everybody? So, as you can see from the title, how is your boss, manager, CEO, or whoever, teacher, whoever, like a team leader sees you, okay? Like someone who's like a supervisor sees you. We got 5 files here: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember to like and to subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. My email is down in the description. Also, the prices are down in the description. I have all kind of readings, so you can choose what kind of reading you want and how many questions, and just send me an email with your questions. Like my questions are one, that, two, that. It's very simple, and I'm gonna get back to you with a PayPal request. And then once the reading is done, I'm gonna send you the reading as a unlisted video on YouTube. Also, I have emergency reading. Emergency readings are like due in a couple hours, like maximum 24 hours. Okay. And when you send me a emergency reading, if I'm not able to do it, I'm gonna tell you that I'm not able to do it. But most times, like I'm gonna be able to do it. So anyway, it's morning here, but good night to you too. It's very early in the morning. It's 3 a.m. If you want to be member on my channel, press the join button. If you cannot find the join button because you are on YouTube application, you can copy the link down in the description. It says join my channel and paste it on a Safari browser, and you're gonna find the join button. Check the playlist for members only. You can see what kind of reading I post. Okay. Choose one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 1 here. So how do they see you? 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 Would you do feelings reading today? I don't know what kind of question is that, but you see what reading I'm doing now. Like, clearly I did not do this reading today. Number 1, how's your boss, manager, CEO sees you? So number 1, some kind of gain in your body. Don't feel like this person like the gain that you have, whether like you gain muscles or you gaining weight. They feel like they don't like the new shape of your body or whatever you've done. For some of you, done a filler, a lip injection, or something like that. They do not like it. They do not like something that you done on your face. Or for some of you, if you like wearing something new because it's like winter and you're wearing like extra jackets or stuff like that, they don't like this. They don't like the new thing, like you're wearing a layer or extra layer or something like that. How do they see you? I do feel like they see someone who's like smells very nice, but they don't like your perfume. What the fuck? And the person likes they doesn't like the way you smell. Like you could smell really nice, but they feel like you smell like candle, like herb. It's nice, but it's not the scent. Okay, looking at you, and they kind of like very critical. They notice a lot of things, and they kind of inside their brain, they feel like if you wear this instead of that, or you use that instead of that. I do feel like this person sees you as someone who lies a lot, or you're a liar, or you're always like don't tell the truth, you're not saying the truth, or you're like trying to pretend, or you're trying to fake, or you're extra dramatic. I do feel like this person sees you as sometimes like a little bit naive, or a little bit spaced out, or a little bit not focused, and you always don't know what's really going on. It's kind of so hard for someone to put you down and make you focus on something or make you understand something. It's like you don't process things really fast, so you don't understand. You're not the smartest, so they could see you as stupid for some of you, but others really see you as someone who's like not understanding a lot of things. How your CEO, boss, manager sees you, they see you as someone who's like a slut or a bitch, or someone who's like, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You're a slut or a bitch or a hoe, or someone's like very cheap, and you're never gonna find the one because you're very cheap, or you're like dating all those shitty people, stuff like that, or this is what they assume about you. Is you as someone who's like very insecure with your nose or your body shape, or you're insecure with something. They feel like your insecurity is like very intense, that they can sometimes see through it. Like everybody can see through it, or at least them. So how do they see you? They do see you as someone who's like refusing to mature. Like you refuse to get out of this egg. You refuse to grow up. You refuse to, or you refuse to kind of like understand the task. Like you've been in the job, for example, and or in this like in the school for a couple years, or in this position, or like we've been doing this all over again, like for a month, but you still refuse to understand. They do see you as someone who's like, sometimes you wear like nice shoes or nice bags, so they do like your bags or shoes or accessories or whatever you wear. So something about what you wear, they like it, but not everything. Could be like some kind of hair accessories for some of you. How do they see you? They see you as someone who's not interesting, like you don't have a lot of interesting things. Like you, they see you as someone who's like always focusing on like your physical appearance or your insecurities, and they see you as someone who's like would do whatever everybody tells them to do. You don't have a personality, and you're always like requiring people to help you, or you always end up in a position where you mess things up and people try to help you and people will help you or something like that. You always like end up in a lot of position where you're just a mess. Okay, so they do see you as someone who's like messy or need tutoring or need something all the time. Thank you for watching number one. Number two, how do they see you? How do they see you? Number two. I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like, they changed their perspective on you, okay? So they had a different perspective about you, like not wanting to grow. You're a narcissist, or you're like very like egoistic, or always like fixed with your ideas that you don't want to listen to anybody else. You always want to be the right person. You always want to be like on the right. You always want to be like right. You always want to be like me or the highway, whatever, like that kind of cliche phrases. Okay. So I do feel like this person sees you right now differently. They see you as this huge person who can be anybody's enemy. Like you're that person who like, if you are like in authority, they do see a potential in you. They do see a strength in you. They do see a lot of things. Like they starting to see the truth about you. For some of you, maybe they were like those truth, they were like hidden by people say, like her say, by people saying a lot of things about you, by gossip or stuff like that, or just like how people deliver the story, okay, about you. Like you were doing something this way and you were like so fixed about it, or you're so strong about it, but people and this person and how they saw it as like you don't want to listen, or that person that delivered the story or how the story came up was different. I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like you're not afraid from whoever, whatever, like you would not give a fuck about anything. Like if this is a teacher, if they threaten you with an F, you don't give a fuck, and you don't get threatened. Like you would fight back. And if this is a CEO or manager, the same way, you're always fair, you're always balanced, and you always do what's right for you and for everybody else. They noticed that from before, they started to notice they always do what's right for everybody else. And this is the part where they thought that you're a narcissist, because they thought that you try to do what best for everybody else, but you do like, you're just so stubborn. You want to force everybody else to do what right for you or what you think is right. And sometimes they saw as like you're doing this in a reckless behavior. They thought like you need to understand that not every time you're the right person, like you're the right person for a job, or not every time that you're the right, like you're in the right way, or you're the person who's supposed to be right. Not every time is like that, okay? And they want you to understand that, but then they realize that it's not like that. You're a very sweethearted person, and you do what fair when you get attacked. And there's things behind the surface, beneath the surface, that they did not see. Okay. So how do they see you? They see you as someone who's like a multitasker, or you got a lot of things, or someone who's like nobody can fuck with you because you have a lot of sampling. Like you do have a lot of facts, like you do have a lot of fact, you do have a vision, you have a point. Like if someone asks you, if this person bothered to ask you before, you would have a point, but this person maybe didn't listen to you or something like that. Like if they came and asked you and told you like, hey, I think that you're being like that, or you're being a control freak, or you're being like a narcissist or whatever, or you're being like always like your ways, whatever the right way, if they ask you, if they ever asked you, you would have the facts, you would have things to show them why you were right, and they will believe you. But they never like bothered to know you. They thought like, oh, you were annoying, or they thought they want to ignore you, and they know understand that they done a huge mistake. So this person is understanding that they done a huge mistake, and they kind of want to calm down right now, because they don't know if you gonna attack them now or you're not gonna do anything. They don't know if you hate them or you like them or something like that. For some of you, they kind of like they don't know if they are one of your favorite or one of the people that you hate, and they don't want to be on both sides. They don't want to be from your favorite and they don't want to be from people that you hate. They kind of like wants to be this is really weird because this person want to be like someone, like they want to be like someone that not your favorite or someone you hate. They want to be your special person or something like that, and they want to be like not one of your favorite, but they want to be like more than your favorite or something like that. Okay, how do they see you? They see you as someone always looking nice, so you look so clean and so nice, so you wear things that look so nice. You always look so like bougie or so dressed up but so nice. You look nice. Okay, they do see a lot of people trying to like act up around you, and this is what they started to notice, that people were always trying to hit you by things. And in the time where they saw you as a way that they saw you before, they did not realize they were behaving this way because people were jealous of you, or students were jealous of you, or colleague were jealous of you, and they're trying to hit you with a lot of things like bullets here. They're trying to hit you with a lot of things, and they were bothering you. And now they realize that when you came to fuck someone up or something like that, or maybe you fucked someone like in a big position or higher position, and they saw, and that person heard your point, or this person heard your point, or what you're saying, or you went to a higher position to make a complaint, or whatever the thing, you went to someone higher than the people who like annoy you, like the students or colleagues or something like that. Now they starting to see your strength. They starting to see like you do have facts. If that person is scared from you, you do have fact, or this person like listen to you, like they kind of feel embarrassed for not listening to you or your facts from before or something like that. Okay, I do feel like this person sees you as someone who like you're just like amazing in toxic places. Like you would not bluff, you would not break down if you are in a toxic place. You can survive anything. I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like they really feel like your family are proud of you. They feel like your family are like that someone is like proud of you, or you have people who are like proud of you that you belong to them or something like that. Thank you for watching number 2. Hi honey, how are you? Thank you for all the timestamps. Thank you. You're so generous, and you don't have to do that. I can do that whenever like I find the time. But thank you for everything. I appreciate it. Number 3. Number 3, how your boss sees you. Oh my god. Oh my god, number 3. So they see you as someone who's gonna get fucked soon. They're laughing about you. They feel a lot of people are laughing about you. They feel like you got caught, or someone is like giving you karma, or you're getting bad karma right now. They feel like you got caught by someone, or you messed with the wrong person. Maybe they're seeing you like messing with someone like from your colleagues and stuff like that, and you messed up with the wrong person. You have a toxic behavior, they always do, and now you messed up with the wrong person, and that person is fucking you over. They feel like you're getting some kind of karma for whatever you're doing for years, and they seeing that they kind of laughing at you. They feel like you're getting roasted or you're getting humiliated by something, and they feel like you totally deserve it, and or they feel like something gonna come like a complaint or something like that, and they feel like you deserve it. They feel like if someone else is worthy of your position, or like you're not worthy of this position, they look at you as like you are like someone was there in the position based on like a lying, stealing, or based on like always threatening people, always threatening someone, always threatening things, and you're always stealing things from other people to stay. And there was no proof before, but everybody knew that you were doing that, and you were trying to kind of bully some colleagues or stuff like that. And now you kind of messed up with the wrong person, or you tried to bully the wrong person, and now you're getting some kind of karma, or they feel like you're gonna get soon some kind of karma they are not aware of. So this person feel like you're gonna be humbled soon or something like that. They don't feel like you're worthy. They feel like they want to see you getting humiliated. They want to see justice. They feel like a lot of people want to see you humiliated. They feel like you're not loved by a lot of people, and only the people who like were with you or bullies like you or something like that. Could be true, could be not, but this is how this person sees you. Okay, I see you as a bully. They see you as someone who's like not successful in anything. They do see you as someone who's like really you don't have anything. Like they feel sometimes they look at you, they feel like what exactly making you still be in this job or in this position or in this class, because you literally don't know how to do anything. I do feel like also here This person sees you as someone who's like, is you as someone who's like always trying, or you're hiding something, or like you're faking some kind of truth the whole time, and nobody could have seen this truth. They feel like something here, it was like a truth they're trying to hide from people to act like you're cool, and they feel like this truth gonna be like gone soon. Everybody gonna know something. Either someone gonna spread some kind of truth about you they don't want to come out or something. Number four, how your boss or CEO sees you, or manager, or teacher, or supervisor. Number four. Wow, number four. Let me drink my coffee. Now, see, as someone who's like humiliating them, or you're humiliating someone. Either you're humiliating them or you're humiliating someone, or both. They feel like you're someone who's like not afraid to expose the truth. You don't have anything to hide. You don't, nobody would come to you and be like, oh my God, we're gonna know what your secrets are. We're gonna like look into your work if you're doing something or you hiding something, or like you didn't do something on time. Like you don't have anything. You know that you're perfect and you don't have anything to hide. You know that you've done everything correctly. It's not like, oh my God, you didn't do the project or the assignment or something like that, and someone will come to you and be like, can I see it? And you'll be like lying because you didn't do it yet, or because your work is delayed, and you'll be like, oh, I was like in a, you're not a liar. And they see you as someone who's like always like having like you're not scared of speaking the truth, and you're not scared of someone coming to you and seeing things. They feel sometimes you lie about little things just to fuck some people up. Like sometimes you would say those lies just to fuck some people up. It's almost like you would lie whenever someone asking you about something because this person trying to hurt you, for example. You would lie sometime just to protect yourself. It's almost like if you have this colleague who's trying to ask you a lot of questions just to steal like to steal your ideas, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't know, I didn't do anything about that yet, or like I didn't do my homework yet. So you don't want people to kind of like look at your homework or steal something. So they do see that. I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like, they don't understand where you come from. Like they don't understand you. They don't understand how you came here, where you come from. They want to know a lot about you. You're someone who's like, they don't know a lot about you. Maybe the other student, the other colleague, or the other people like around them, whoever this person speaks a lot about themselves and about their life, but you don't speak about your private life, you don't speak about things, or you don't speak a lot, so they don't know a lot. And they want to know because everybody else, they know a lot about everybody else. They know like where they go in, they know why they're like they were absent. They know they know like because all those people, they'll be like, I was absent because we had that. You're like, I'm not gonna come to work, or I'm not gonna come to class tomorrow. And they'd be like, what? You're like, personal reasons. You're like that. You're like, you're just like, do not mention, like, you don't mention shit, okay? Or something like that. You have a lot of private things here in your life and they want to know what's going on. They're very interested and very curious. They kind of notice that you have a different style when it comes to your bag or something like that. And sometimes they think it's like, what the fuck? Like, you have like a different style from like, your style is like, not from the local, like your style is like very foreign, or like from a different country, or like it's just not what everybody else would do, what will everybody else will wear. Like you have a different style, or you have like a different kind of style that not like very moderated, or it could be not moderated. You have a different style that not everybody around them would wear around you, but they saw people wearing that in other countries or stuff like that. Or you have just a style, they saw it on Instagram, they just, you have a different style, okay? So they do see that. I do feel like this person really thinks that they love your style. They feel like you put in a lot of things together that matches your outfit. They feel like they're curious every time they look at your style. They're curious, like, how did you come up with all that? Like, why are you wearing that with that? But it looks really nice, but like they would not expect anybody from work or school wear that, because they would wear exactly the same thing that they always wearing. Like they're wearing the same thing like each other, something like that. Okay. How do they see you? They do see you as someone who, like, they do realize that they put a lot of burden on your back here. They do realize they maybe gave you too much. Like they do realize that now that they gave you too much. It could be someone who's like, you don't complain, or like they did not notice that you're like doing too much or more than the others, because the others maybe were too slow doing their work, right? or they didn't do things on time. So every time there was like something or some work or something to do, that they looked at the other student, or they looked at the other student, or they looked at the other colleagues, and they found them doing a lot of things that they still didn't finish and they still didn't complete. So that's like, who gonna do this task? And then they're like, you. Or if you're like a student, they were like, oh, they look at the other student, they know that they cannot accomplish that, so they'd be like, hey, how about you do that? And they realize they were like relying on you so much, they did not realize that they gave you too much of a stress, or they gave you a lot of burden, or they gave you a lot of things, and they feel like they were not fair with you, or those things. Like, for others of you, they just feel like they were not fair with a story or with something. They feel like they're just not fair. They were not fair. I don't feel like this person feel guilty about it right now, because they want to give you some kind of reward, or they want to give you a thank you, or they're gonna do something about it, or they already done something about it, because they're gonna try to fix it. For others of you, they just feel this way. They feel like they're not fair, and they could be feeling guilty. I agree with you. For others of you, they feel like they're gonna apologize for that or something like that. For others of you, they just feel guilty. Okay. How do they see you? They see you as someone who's like very wise, like you're very wise in a lot of topics or in subjects that they don't know how you're wise with it, or like you know a lot of things, or you're very wise in a lot of things. Okay. I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like, sometimes they're like, they want to protect you, but they don't know, like they want to protect you because they see you like doing something reckless, or like you're always doing something reckless, but and they see you like doing it right. It's almost sometimes they'll be like on their nerves, because like, are you gonna do this right or something? They want to protect you, but then you do it right, and they always do it right. So what else here? I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like very beautiful. Like you have a beautiful soul, beautiful nature. Maybe they got to know you, or they recently got to know you, something like that. They feel something beautiful about your soul. Like regardless, it's not about school, it's not about work. There's something about you is just very beautiful. They love your soul, they love your personality, they love who you are. I do feel like this person feel like you want to stay away, or you don't want to see them, or you want to go, and they understand that, or they feel like you're gonna go one day and they understand that. Totally. I do feel like this person feel like you do have like something that you're not showing them, like a degree, a lesson, a knowledge or something, or they feel like there's things that you know that you're not telling them about, or like something about your education or something here, or you know something. So how this person sees you, I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like very creative, very young, or younger than them, or something like that. But in the same time, you have a lot of wisdom more than anybody else. Number 5. How do they see you? This person sees you as like they're like whoa, they're amazed. Okay, let me drink my coffee. This person is amazed. This person is amazed. Before they saw you as like a teenager, or like even if you're not a teenager, they saw you as someone young, like who wants to have fun, who wants to leave work really fast, who wants to play outside, or so young, or like want to go smoke some weed, or just play, or like want to be princess, like someone who's like want to drink all the time, or want to have a party, or whatever the thing. They saw you as someone who's like always want to have fun, or someone's like not so serious about work or something like that. I know they saw you in a different way. They saw you as someone very royal, or someone like in a very classy position, either at work or in the country. They do feel like you have some kind of classy position, or you're worthy of a classy position, either like to be a leader, or to be a supervisor, or to be a manager, or something like that. They do see some kind of worth in you, that you are very worthy in being like an authority level. So they do see that, and they want to give you that. Okay, they saw something recently that you done when someone stole something from you. Someone stole something from you, or someone did something to you, either like a student, either like a colleague, either like a manager. This could be a CEO they asking about, or it could be like whatever, whoever, but they saw someone fucking with you. It could be that person also was an authority level, or this person was like somehow was like very famous and being like always leader or something like that, or always like that. So they saw you, or it just could be any person. They saw that person stealing something from you, and they saw you how you went and you got what yours and more. Like, you did not just go there and got what yours from that person. You hit that person so many times that this person is listening to what you're saying, and you're the person who's given order to this person. Like, you hit this person so many times in a way that themselves, this manager or teacher, they could not do that to this person. Like, this person was like, they realized that they were in authority level that you're asking about, but they saw this thing about that person, and they tried so many times to stop this person in a way that they were thinking that smart, in a leader way. They tried to stop this person from doing something negative, and they couldn't. And now they see how you could, and you made this person stop, and this person is listening to you, or something like that. Or you managed something that they could not manage, and they realized that. I do feel like this person sees you as someone who's like very funny, very funny. Like, you might like have a serious face, but they maybe saw you like laughing or joking. They think that you're very funny. They think that you're very funny. Like, you might like speak things, and they realize something about you. Maybe you're speaking a professional way, but you roast people professionally or something like that. They think that you're very funny or something like that here. So how do they see you? I do feel like they see you as someone who's like preparing some kind of like disaster for someone, or like you're just reached your limit. They see you as someone who reached his limit or her limit and want to fuck someone up. They do see you as like a preparing to fuck someone up. Like, you're either mad at them or mad at everybody or mad. Like, they see you as someone very angry and about to fuck someone up, or you're about to drop some kind of bomb, nuclear bomb or something like that. They do see you as like someone who's just like pissed or had enough, either with work, with them, or with a lot of things. They do see that. How do they see you? I do feel like this person sometimes get busy and they don't have time to see you. They could like see a lot of students or a lot of people, stuff like that. But you always find a way to make them see you. And this is what they realize. Like, you like, they could be like in a position where they have a lot of student or a lot of people or a lot of things going on around them, or things like happening, and they kind of like always do work or stuff like that. But you always find a way to come and for them to see you. You always find a way. You always find a way to reach them. You always find a way to be there. You always like, you come in stories. For some of you always come in any stories. Like, you come in their story, you come in someone else's story, or something like that. So sometimes, like, when they speak to someone and then they'll be like, you always like the title of the story. Could be like they have a lot of complaints about you, or they could have like a lot of things about you. It's like, whenever like any employee, any student speak about like something happened, and this is where they got like a little bit interested, and they opened their eyes about you and see, now they start to see you differently than what they saw you before. It's like they hear some kind of complaint, or they hear something, and then someone mention your name, or they hear someone like someone help someone, and then they see your name again, and then something, your name is always there, your name is always popping. Like, what is like every employee in this like company or stuff like that know you. Like, and they have different stories. Like, they have like stories about you doing that. Like, it was like, what? It's really interesting. Like, why everybody, like, it's like the first time happening to me that everybody's speaking about this person. Like, either complaints in a negative way or a positive way, a lot of things, or a lot of students always talking about this person. And then they saw you doing something, so this person is very curious, and this person is very in love with you right now. They are very in love with your personality and what you're doing. This person is like want to have you, and they want to give you some kind of position, or they want you to be near them. They love what you're doing. Either they're gonna give you a promotion or something like that. They love what you're doing. They're just like very amazed, and they love it. And this person feels like this person want to go out. I feel like this person is not jealous, but they could be like not jealous in a loving way, but they kind of like see you laughing with someone, like some managers or like some student or some other like managers or some other CEOs or whoever. Like, you're laughing with some people, and they're like always, they love you, and they notice that those people love you. And then they notice that they love laughing with you, and they want to be that they want to be with you. They feel like they want to be around you and laughing with you, and then they feel like you're the cool kid there. They feel like they want to come around you and laugh with you, like roasting someone. They feel like you're so cool. I do feel like this person feel like you're not scared to do anything. Like, you come to work knowing that it's a circus, or you come to school knowing it's a circus, and they really see you like really enjoying yourself at work, and they feel like this is amazing. You could be also taught this person a lot of things that they did not know about themselves, or about things that you gave them a lot of things, and they kind of see that you taught them how to handle things differently. They feel like that. Thank you for watching number 5. Have a lovely day, my lovely people. Should I choose? Oh, or my CEO and my manager? There's a big shit happening at work. Bye, my lovely people. Have a lovely day.